Hi there, I'm Caroline. Welcome to Sweet Pea Sewing. Today I've got a couple of finished makes and my spring capsule wardrobe plans to go through with you. So my very first make, Simplicity 9107. This is a really simple blouse. It has sizes extra small through to extra large, and the fabric requirements or options are cottons, crepe, double georgette, linens, poplin, silks. You can see it's quite oversized on the model and it drapes quite nicely. I ended up choosing this two-way knit, even though it's supposed to be a woven for this, but I think it worked out okay. It definitely is quite oversized and it'll be very nice and comfortable, but I think I may size down next time. It's got these lovely pleats in the back. Add a little bit of interest. And it asked for bias tape around the neck. And I ended up just cutting a band out and putting that in. And I think the contrast is nice, but it does droop a bit in the front. And that's because it's a knit fabric and it wasn't stretched in. So, but other than that, it turned out okay, and I'll definitely be wearing that when it warms up for the spring. And it has been warming up a bit in Western Canada here. It's gone back down to rainy days and cool weather at night, cool in the morning, so it'll warm up soon. The next blouse that I made is the Protea blouse by Nielsen. And I really like a square neck. I did feel that this felt a little bit too far over my shoulders, but actually looking at the picture of me now in it, I actually think it fits okay. It just that it slides a bit over my bra straps, but I probably just need narrower bra straps because it looks like it fits around the neck okay. And this was a really straightforward make. Beautiful instructions by Nielsen. And this goes from size 0 to 20. And the fabric recommendations, let's have a look here. Light to medium weight or dress fabric such as cotton, shirting, voile, batiste, lawn, silk, crepe, rayon, chambray, or linen. This is just cotton, thrifted cotton, and I actually think it might even be quilting cotton. For this boxy pattern, I think it works quite well. I feel like it's a little bit short where it falls on my waistline. I wouldn't mind it being a little bit shorter, but I think it came out actually quite well, and I will make it again. Maybe try and pull those shoulders in or something, but the sizing on it, and I did a size 16 with that, which has a 42 waist, 42 bust, 34 waist, and 44 hip. And my bust is 42. My waist is way bigger than 34, but with that boxy cut, it's been perfectly fine. And my hips are about 44 as well. So it fit bang on as far as that was concerned. So moving on to my spring capsule wardrobe, what my plan is here is to use a number of thrifted duvets, sheets, that kind of thing. I do have one fabric. It is thrifted, but it isn't a duvet or a sheet. And my plan is to have 8 items in the capsule wardrobe. 3 shirts, 2 pairs of pants, a skirt, a dress, and a jacket. And sort of a complementary color theme of blues and tans and off-whites through all of it. The very first blouse is a Haskell shirt, and that is through Cashmerette. And I am a member of Cashmerette's All Access Club, and all that means is I paid a fee of about $200 for a year, and on the first of every month there's a new pattern released. Now, Cashmerette makes patterns to fit curvy girls, and they start at a C cup. Their size range, though, is 0 to 32. Now, I'm a B cup, and so it'll be interesting to see how this turns out, but I do love their patterns. I think it'll be fine. I think I'll just have to make a small bust adjustment maybe, or we'll see, or size down a little bit. But they released the most beautiful shirt dress on March 1st, and these patterns are only available to club members. So it's kind of a bit of a nice thing to have that. So the Haskell blouse, I'm going to make it out of this thrifted, I don't know what it is, but it drapes beautifully, and I think it's like a cotton rayon would be my guess. Not a duvet, sorry. It is thrifted fabric, but it's not a sheet or a duvet. And I think it'll look quite nice. This blue and green, I don't know if anybody else is old enough to remember the saying, blue and green should never be seen. Back way in the 70s or 80s, you were never supposed to match them together, but nowadays you see blue and green together all the time. And I think they go together very well. So that's my plan for the first blouse, the Cashmerette Haskell shirt. My second blouse is the Pattern Emporium Be Mine balloon sleeve top. And I've seen many vloggers make this blouse. I've seen lots of it on Instagram. It seems to be very popular. I love the balloon sleeve look. It says, this versatile pattern is tailored for woven fabrics and boasts striking balloon sleeves and subtle details. It's got a high, mid, and low rounded neckline. And yeah, it's just a really nice blouse, and there's a number of options that you can make it with. I think I'll make it with the seam down the middle. And the fabric that I have chosen for this is this beautiful sort of light denim-y looking duvet. It's light to mid-weight cotton. I just think it'll look beautiful in that. I think the weight of it will complement it perfectly. And there's a lot here, so after I've made that one blouse, I can certainly make something else out of it too. My third blouse is Butterick 6753. And the fabrics for this are cotton shirting, lightweight denim, lightweight broadcloth, and it goes from size 8 to 24. My pattern is 16 to 24. I'll probably be making, let me see, size 18, I would say, maybe a 20 in this, but the fabric that I've chosen for this one is this, it's just a bed sheet, but it's got that nice striped theme going on, and I'm going to make it in option B here. I really like these 3/4 inch sleeves. The buttons will be no problem. I've done that lots of times. I've never made this type of a collar. I'm not sure if that's stand-up collar or what kind of collar it is, but I think it'll work well in this fabric. My next pattern, I'm going to make both this skirt and these pants, and this is Butterick 6742. And the fabrics recommended are lightweight broadcloth, stretch woven, lightweight linen, and lightweight poplin. And this skirt, I used to have a skirt just like this with a drawstring, and I always loved it. It was just such a comfortable skirt. It looked almost identical to this, and it was in a light tan. And so the fabric that I've chosen is just this big duvet. Again, the fabric is quite a light cotton. It almost looks like a cotton linen blend. So probably quite expensive when it was brand new. And that's one thing I wanted to mention. I find the most beautiful duvets in thrift stores. I think people must swap them out every couple of years. I'm sure they come from estates as well, but there's just so many and so many nice ones that it just seems to be something that people change their decor. So I find a lot of beautiful fabric that way, and it is, there's a lot of it. And for staples, such as things like skirts and woven blouses and pants, shorts, pajamas, it's fantastic. And you can get a whole bunch like this. This was probably like $4. And I probably could make at least 2, maybe 3 items out of this. Not 3 dresses, but you know, like shorts and a top and a dress or pair of pants. Speaking of pants, so yeah, I'm going to give these pants a try. And again, I think they'll look quite nice. In the picture, the model has some kind of a belt on, but these actually have a drawstring waist as well. And per the line drawings, you can make them shorter or longer. Same with the skirt. You got a lot of, let me see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 options, length options for the skirt, and 4 length options for the pants. So a really good pattern. It includes a lot of options. The second pair of pants is New Look 6005. And it's also got a drawstring waist, which appeals to me a lot. Not sure if it's just for show or whether there's actually elastic in there. But the fabrics, let's have a look at the fabric. Cotton and cotton blends, chambray, lightweight denim, twill, silks, and silk types. Suede, sueded silks and rayons. And this goes from size 10 to 22. And the fabric that I've chosen is this duvet cover. The stripes are nice. The stripes will give it a nice look. Like I said, this is the one I want to make in E here in the middle that are a bit cropped. They don't have any kind of ankle decor on them. You can see there's different options with buttons or gathering or drawstring, but I like to just leave them plain, but I think this will look good. It'll go with the rest of what I've got planned. So that's it for the 3 shirts and the 2 pants. Now, oh, and the skirt. Now on to the dress. I am going to make McCall's 8192. This option here. And it's kind of got balloon sleeves, and I love this fabric too. I would love to find something similar to this. It looks pretty straightforward. And the fabric that I have chosen for that is this duvet cover, this blue and white. And I think it will make quite a statement in this dress. This kind of pattern needs a big area to cover. It doesn't, I don't think it would, I think it could be too overpowering in a shirt, maybe not, but I think in a dress it'll look really good. So this should fit that dress quite well. And let's see, the fabric recommendations: cotton blends, linens, gauze, lightweight denim. This particular pattern goes from 16 to 24, but is available from 6 to 24. So good, nice, wide range. And then finally, the jacket. So then it's New Look 6607. And the one I'd like to make is the length mid-thigh that the model has on, this one here. You make this option, which actually looks like it would be fabulous as just a shirt dress. And I like this cropped one too. And I'm sure you could make that as a little blouse if you wanted to, but it's meant as a jacket, just a light spring jacket. And the size range is 10 to 22, and the suggested fabrics are batiks, chambray, cotton types, linen types, poplin, shirting, silky types, lightweight tweed. Yeah, I'd really like to find a similar fabric. But for now, I'm going to use this dark blue chambray. I'm not sure what it is. It may be a broadcloth, some type of a cotton, but it's a heavier cotton, but it's not a quilting cotton. It definitely is a garment cotton, and I think with the drape of it, it will work well with this pattern, but it is structured enough that it will hold up around the neck and with the buttons and that kind of thing. So I don't think it's too difficult of a make. I did see a review of this pattern, and somebody commented that it has quite voluminous sleeves here, which they found quite annoying, and I will look for that and see if I find the same. Considering it's a jacket, it may not be too bad, but I can understand that, so I'll have a look at that. But yeah, those are my makes and my plans for March, April. I don't know if I'll be able to get all 8 items done in March, maybe. But if you have any comments about any of these patterns, if you've made them and you've had a good experience or a bad experience, or you have any tips, please comment and let me know. And I'd love to hear from you. I respond to all comments, and I'd love it if you'd like this video and subscribe. I try and put out a video once a week or every 8 days or so. And yeah, it would be great to see you again. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.